Hello crafty friends, and welcome to the last Step Up Your Stenciling video for September. Today we're going to combine some techniques again. To get going, I took a piece of Tim Holtz watercolour paper and placed it on my photopolymer grip mat. I then took a stencil with quite large apertures in and placed that over my paper. And then I took 3 distress oxides. I've got picked raspberry, seedless preserves and peacock feathers, and blended them onto my card through the apertures in the stencil, getting quite an intense full coverage of colour. I was looking for something really deep and delicious. Once I was happy with my overall blend, I took a microfiber cloth and just wiped over the top of the stencil to get any excess ink off of the stencil and onto the exposed card. And then, without removing the first stencil, I took a second stencil with much smaller apertures and placed it on top. So this is double stenciling. You stencil through 2 stencils at a time. To hold that top stencil in place, I used washi tape because I didn't want it shifting around. And then I took some Liquitex light modelling paste and pasted it through the stencil in 3 areas. This paste dries white, but because I'm using water reactive inks, it will absorb some of the colour from underneath and become tinted with those colours. This is what it looked like when it was all nice and dry about an hour, hour and a half later. I did decide that I wanted to bring in a bit more peacock feathers and have the colour be really peacock feathers, if you know what I mean. So I spritzed some white shimmer spray onto my mat and then added some Distress Oxide Peacock Feathers re-inker. I then smushed that around, picked it up and smushed it onto my panel. And as you can see, the peacock feathers does retain its colour more so than when I just blended it on with the other colours. I wanted to get this to move around a bit, so I gave my panel a good spritz with the shimmer spray, and this also had the effect of hydrating some of the blending that went through the first stencil, so it softens everything ever so slightly. I did give this a good dry with my hairdryer, and then I spattered on some more of that Peacock Feathers re-inker shimmer spray combo just to bring in some defined spots. I dried it again and then decided I wanted to bring some white from the background to the foreground. So I took some Dr. P.H. Martin's bleed proof white ink, mixed it with a bit of water to get it to splatting consistency, then picked it up with a paintbrush and gave it a good splatter all over and dried that with my hairdryer. At this point I was feeling everything was still quite dark, so I wanted to highlight my stenciling, and I made myself some DIY gilding wax. I used indigo blue gilding gum and put some in a little pot and added some Cosmic Shimmer White Pearl Mixer pigment powder, stirred it all up with my stylus and then used my finger just to buff some of this mixture over the stenciling. And that highlighted the stenciling really well with a lovely pale shimmery coating. I let that dry for a bit, and then I took my trimmer and trimmed down my panel so that it would fit on the front of a card blank. And to create a focal point for my panel, I die cut out an outline flower die. It's quite a large one. I used the same cardstock that I made the card blank for. To add glue to the back of the die cut, I used my glue dotter and some high-tack white glue. If you want to know how to make a glue dotter, there is a video linked below. And then I used my tweezers just to position it where it looked the best, really. For my sentiment, I chose a happy birthday to you, and this is a Wow Fab foil that I foiled with silver. And I use this because I felt that silver would work really well with all the white pale shimmer that was on there. And just as a finishing touch, I used Nuvo glitter drops in White Blizzard and added them to the anthers on the stamens of the flowers. And that was this card done. And that's this whole month of stepping up our stenciling done. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you've enjoyed the whole month. I hope you've come away with lots of new ideas on how to use your stencils. If you have, I'd love it if you let me know in the comments. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will see you back here on the 1st of October for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.